And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I remember covering Robert Woods in college at USC, and consistent was the word that was always used about him. Maybe we should have added dependable as well.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
And that's a sight familiar to Ravens fans. Matthew Judon, a 2019 Pro Bowler, he led the Ravens with a career-high 9.5 sacks in 2019.
Ball's throw into the hands of Henderson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
a shotgun snap for goal. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And they do finally get him at the 12. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he is just a ticking time bomb when he has got the football in his hands, and he explodes, Charles, for a big one there.
So there was the boom, huh? Because that's exactly what happened, right? And you can be in the right spot against him and not necessarily make the play. His talent is so good, and his ability to shift and move on a dime, oh, he is so impressive. Even when you play it right, he can make you wrong.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to pour it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had to drive going and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
for an LA
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up. Playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. From the gun, Jackson. He'll fire deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. 57 yards.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this is caught. Touchdown. Baltimore. CeeDee Lamb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this offense is running away with this one.
Justin Tucker.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This and a loose football. He's past the 30. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really are.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson there to make the grab. And it's for pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Spins by. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
It's a gain of 7.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Sheds off the tackle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we've reached halftime here. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Rams 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Gets past one man. And nothing but down and in. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 95 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
No good.
I know we could sit up here
Ravens
and dance around it a little bit,
Rams 9.
but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just said, well, my kicker.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at their 48-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Goff, and that is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Goff. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. 30, 10, and all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. That is something you are